Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. In this video, I'd want to elaborate on the XRP ledger a little bit. We'll also discuss the current AMM scenario. In my opinion, it's not as bad or as big of a deal as some people make it out to be. But there is something I believe we can do better. To be clear, I am not a programmer. I don't pretend to be a whiz with computers. However, I believe there is one area where we could benefit from a bit more openness, because it appears that the vast majority of people and the vast majority of investors are left in the dark. And I think it's vital for markets and for XRP, and crypto in general, if everyone gets the same knowledge. So, let's have that conversation. First, let's back up a bit. As much as the AML community gets worked up over this modification, I can assure you that the individual programmers working on it have no malicious intentions. Prior to going live, they merely want to double-check that everything is secure. David and Ripple agree with the general response that everything is fine. It follows that there was a major problem with the NFT amendment. It's not a knock on Ripple, but it's not easy to build bug-free code. And the launch of that was still a few days away. And then a developer working on their own caught wind of it and had to reel it in. It was quickly resolved, thank goodness. And just like the AMM amendment that Ripple drafted and tried to get through. They are not without flaws, however, which is why we have built-in, impartial validators that check things over before a network goes online. Keep in mind that David had a purpose in mind when he created this procedure. They may ask questions that Ripple can respond to provide more information, which may cause some delay. It's possible that they'll agree that this is finally ready to roll out. There is no rush, so feel free to take your time. There hasn't been a coup, and the validators aren't out to get Ripple for whatever reason. They have the XRP ledger's best interests at heart and will act accordingly. And if you don't think so, you should definitely sell your XRP, as they are the backbone of the network and pay for most of the labor done on it. We're only on day 46 or 47 if you believe those folks to be corrupt and your XRP ledger to be tainted by association. While most amendments take a couple of years to pass, the typical one takes only a few months. And this is a major one, it's a tremendous shift. Don't rush, and aim for perfection. Not a major deal. Let's not get violent with them. They've managed to succeed every time before, and they will do it again. Now, in my opinion, here's where the process could use the most work. What was the final tally on the Hooks amendment? If so, how many people rated it positively? How many people found it to be unacceptable? Well, we didn't get a say in the matter. Why? There are two main justifications. The review wasn't done by number one Ripple. For whatever reason, they are refusing to write a review on it. Even if you got someone else to complete the review, you couldn't proceed to further voting since Ripple controls the on-ramp here. However, you could tuck the foundation into, overstepping Ripple, and having that review done for you. Without Ripple, you can't even upload something to be voted on. Therefore, you can't get around Ripple. Let's be crystal clear about Ripple's role as a quasi-gatekeeper. Is that a problem, then? Actually, I don't see any issues with that at all. I don't like that they can do it without anyone hearing. A statement like "we are not going to evaluate this because of these reasons" should be issued before ICE hooks are implemented, for example. And we think it would be better to test it out on a separate ledger. First, announce your unilateral actions to the market. These are the justifications, and they should be broadcast widely. Don't go without saying something about the review. Keep a change on ice until oblivia. That seems to be the crux of the issue to me. We shouldn't be able to quietly disappear into the background and make problems disappear. I believe that the more information is shared, the better. Please understand that this isn't unique to XRP, I hope that's apparent. Can you simply go and deposit any amount of money into Bitcoin or a theory of Bitcoin? Actually, you can't. In some cases, however, there may be multiple leaders, such as 4 or 5 people sharing managerial responsibilities. However, we still risk encountering similar predicaments. However, if you are refusing to allow something to move forward, the reasons why should be made public. And in the end, the choice belongs to everyone. If you don't like it, go your own way and start a new link in the chain if you don't agree. And that's why we're planning on constructing a separate chain with hooks and other governance features so that we can evaluate it, see how it stacks up against the XRP ledger, and perhaps combine the two. In my opinion, that is beneficial and wholesome. But what bothers me most is that so few people realize that hooks did not pick. However, the amendment was never put to a vote because Ripple refused to examine it. Nobody else ever got to say, "I don't mind if they do that." However, I think you should make a statement explaining what's going on. That's a crucial point. We need as many disclosures as possible. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. As always, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. See you later, bye.